Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the July 21st Farmington School Board meeting. Welcome to those of you in attendance and those of you viewing from home. We did open up at 5:30 this evening and had some non-public business that came before the board before we came out of non-public and recessed for a few minutes while we got set up for our video and audio. Mrs. Parker is excused this evening. Before we stand for the pledge, I would like to acknowledge the passing of two individuals that we just found out about within the last few days. First was yesterday, we got word that Ariana Davey passed away in a tragic car accident yesterday. She was a member of the class of 2021 and was a young lady who had many friends. It's affected many of the people that went to school with her and have continued to stay in touch with her beyond her graduation here at Farmington. And she was working with children up in Wolfboro, so she's going to be a huge loss, and our thoughts and prayers go out to her family. We also lost Jimmy Quinn. Jimmy Quinn is the brother of April Beauregard, who was a longtime teacher here in Farmington. And Jimmy worked for us for a number of years as a maintenance man. And recently he lost his battle to a sickness that he's been dealing with. And he's actually married to Eve Quinn, which was Eve Colby, who worked here for a number of years as a lunch lady. So a lot of connections to Jim Quinn and some folks that worked here as well. So our thoughts and prayers go out to his family as well. Please join me in a moment of silence as we remember those two individuals tonight. And please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, is there any public participation at this time? Hearing none, we'll move on to approval of minutes. I'll entertain some motions.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of April 10th, 2025, public session, along with non-public session 1, 2, and 3.
Motion by Mrs. Lozay,
So moved.
second by Mrs. Doyle. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of April 21st, 2025, public session, as well as non-public session 1, 2, and 3.
Motion by Mrs. Lozay,
Second?
second by Mrs. Doyle. Discussion?
Yes,
Yes.
I think that at the beginning where it says Mrs. Pomeroy presented the following resignation, and then there's a list of people with stipends. There should be the name of the resignation if there is one, or it should be nominations.
It should be nominations.
Okay,
Okay.
That was adjustment to, so an edit to non-public session 1.
yes.
All right, so we can approve those as with the amendment to non-public session 1. All those in favor?
Aye.
Reports. We do have Farmington High School, Henry Wilson Valley View School reports that we'll accept, but I did explain to Mrs. Pomeroy that since it's July, I don't think we need to have the principals here this evening. We'll see them in August as they're getting ready to head back to school, and they can talk to us about their opening plans and things like that. And I didn't know if the SROs were coming, but I don't see them here.
I gave them off too.
Okay,
but
that's fine.
Antoinette's on vacation and Ryan is a young dad, so I.
Yeah, sure. No, that's fine. And I forwarded that to you. Sorry that I forwarded it.
It was in the
right.
board folder.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
too?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry. I used to have to forward them, so I forget that they're sending them to Stephanie now, so. Alrighty. Any comments on any of those reports from anyone? Okay. Larry's here for a host of things. First one is the Valley View freezer.
Come on up. You're the next contestant.
You want to be at the table? I'll move my stuff.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, you can sit right here. Here you go. Lots of,
forward a list of things to do with the freezer to the pamphlet. I just wanted to include a lot of the invoices that we'd had through the past year, just to show what we've had to do to keep it running over the past year. It's 23 years old. It broke down completely probably 2 weeks before school got out, so we had to move everything, distribute it between the Valley View and the Henry Wilson freezer, because it was no longer viable to keep it running. The company has done all the work for us now since Dave Collette retired 2 years ago is Joe Warren and Sons. So they're the ones that have been doing all the kitchen repairs on equipment. I just included the quote that they gave, a complete quote of a breakdown of basically every part that it would take to replace what is needed to get that up and running again, with a total of $15,731.44.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
$15,731.44.
And that's to repair it.
That's to replace basically all the condensing unit, the evaporator unit, safety switch, basically everything that's runs the only thing that wouldn't be replaced is the box itself.
And how much is it to buy a new one? Dare I ask?
It's a lot more, I don't know, because that's an outside unit that both boxes are combined, the walk-in freezer and walk-in refrigerator.
Okay.
Well, that's been there since it was built.
It's been there since
Since
2002,
the-
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's when we opened.
yeah. So I included that only because that's the quote that I got. I mean, we can investigate with other.
Now,
I
where's
was
that money
just-
gonna come from?
Was that part of the
We have
CRF for kitchen repair? Because I know
Yeah.
this was a discussion when we talked about this
Right,
previous budget season.
yes.
You had brought this up.
Yeah, I think Mary Barron had said there might be some money in a CRF.
There is money in a CRF. There's $51,000 in a school kitchen equipment CRF.
Okay.
Bingo.
But I don't know how that has to be voted on or whatever, or whether you want to go, I don't know how much this type of unit would cost if you wanted to get a new one. Is it more than
I
51,000?
have to go back and look and see what we pay. We put new units in at Henry Wilson about 4 to 5 years ago, but that was complete new boxes and everything. But that was for the freezer and the walk-in refrigerator, because those had met their lifespan.
So I guess my question is, would this, to replace all of the units up, this $15,731, like, is this what you're recommending? Like, would this, I mean, the unit's 23 years old.
The box
Right, so-
and stuff is still good. It's all the
Okay.
the condenser and everything is on the top outside.
Yeah.
Evaporator inside with the fans in it. So they would be replacing all of that.
So it would basically essentially be a new unit,
Yes.
just minus the
Yeah.
box, for that 15,000?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so we definitely have the money.
We have to have a,
To
expend.
Every time, because we are agents to expend, but
We'll just have to follow up on the procedures before.
when are you looking, what's the time frame?
Well, I haven't got with them yet because
Oh,
I mean, this is a quote they gave when they came up, when I had them come up the last time and try to get it running again. That's when they said it's got holes in the evaporator, got holes in the condensing, holes, the lines are leaking. They just can't repair it any longer.
mhm.
So, I mean, it would depend on their lead time. I haven't talked to them yet to try to set up anything.
Okay, well, why don't you move forward with that? And
Okay.
then we'll have our timeframe, we'll
Okay.
I'll take all the steps we need to take. But it's good to know what we have in that account, so. And you also wanted to talk to us about trash removal.
Yeah, I believe that the contract with Casella is up now, just wanted to find out whether or not we want to go out to a rebid or renew with them. I mean, we've had Waste Management, Panard, and Casella. We've had all of them in the past. Casella we've had for the last 3 years, I think. I think it was a 3-year contract.
We went with them because they were the
They were the
cheapest bid.
cheapest.
Are we happy with them?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
what's that?
Casella
Casella.
and Panard are now the
Oh.
same.
Oh, well, I
So
can
that cuts
eliminate
down on
Panard then.
I mean, I'm not opposed, I think it's always
Yeah,
good
I
to
mean,
do a rebid just to see, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's-
I don't know how many other ones are actually in the area that service, I don't know.
I feel
if,
like there's one more that
There
I
used to
see
be
around a
Shipyard.
lot.
The Shipyard.
But I don't know if, I haven't seen them around as much lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's bid it, just to see,
Yeah.
you know, that's
Okay,
due diligence, just could get a better deal. Board agree with that?
Yeah.
And you have some
I
maintenance
haven't,
updates?
well, I have a, yeah,
Oh.
but first of all, I've had, to find out whether or not the board would recommend putting some of the old wood shop tooling up for bid somewhere, see if we could get money for it. We have 3 Delta bandsaws, 2 Delta drill presses, 2 Delta lathes, a surface planer, a Tormex grinder, jointer, dust collector unit, air filtration system, and a power pneumatic table saw that have all been stored in a back room that we've been trying to clean out to get the airplane area ready. Just looking to see, they said they want to keep 1 bandsaw and 1 drill press, which we've set aside, but whether or not we want to see if we can get some interest in selling these things to somebody, if we put it out to bid somewhere or something.
Well, what about that, you know, yeah,
Let's just follow the policy that we have for,
right,
getting
to
rid of-
offering, I know we,
Have
We
to offer
offer
it
it.
to the town first.
well, I can't remember, so we have to
Yeah,
look that policy
just-
up.
but yeah.
And then follow the policy, but, so that's just been sitting there since we
It's been
discontinued.
sitting in, since they did away with wood shop, it's been locked in a room off the wood shop. Mr. Spinelli and I.
But they
spent
are
time
going to use some of the equipment then for the
We
place.
saved out, Paul Smith said he wanted to keep one of the stand, because they built big drill press and a big bandsaw, so we set those aside out there.
Mhm.
These were just all the other equipment that used to be in there.
Okay. The board agree with that?
Yeah.
And
What
on a
else you got?
brighter note, we'd just like to give you an update on how things are going for the summer with the schools. The schools are kind of ahead of time of being ready to open again. We've had all the custodial group working together, bouncing from school to school. Henry Wilson is almost completely done. Mrs. Pomeroy set up an MVP program.
Yes, we heard about that.
We heard it was called
Yes.
custodial Olympics.
Yeah, custodial Olympics, yes. There's a cleaning team, a moving team, and a floor stripping team. I'll add floor. Yep, so far, there've been 3 winners each week. They each vote for an MVP from each team each week. And they've been doing such a great job that there hasn't been an individual team winning. It's been a group team winning every week.
That's awesome.
So
That's great.
there's been, knock on wood, it's been going.
I happened to stop by the SAU last week when they were all getting pizza. And I came in and tried to be funny, but you don't fool around, you don't mess around with custodians when they're eating pizza.
Especially Don Grace when he's getting ready
Yes,
to.
they were very serious about the pizza. But no, it was a great idea, Mrs. Pomeroy, and you never know when you're gonna try something new like that, how people are gonna take to it, but it
Yeah.
sounds like they've had some fun with it. And-
Yeah, this is the first time that we've had everybody working as one group, and
Yeah.
it's like, so they've been banging out the rooms and everything pretty well. They're kind of ahead of schedule as.
That's
to what
great.
The 2 gymnasiums were done last week, so they're set, well, not set, but,
It's great to see that happen too, on the heels of the community supporting their 3-year contract and their raises and some of the things that they asked for, so, happy to see that unfolding the way that it is.
yeah, it's been a better summer than it has been in the past. I'm very pleased with how they've been doing everything.
Awesome. Great.
Great.
Awesome.
Any other questions for Larry while he's here? No?
Nope.
Any- Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. People are gonna be watching this from home going,
I
wow,
know.
but
It's summer.
it is, it should be a little later in the
Well, the
summer.
last couple summers have been very busy, so this
Yeah.
feels a little like, whew. Joel, if I may,
Yep,
do we have any unfinished business?
not that I'm aware of,
Right.
no.
Okay.
Nothing that I had asked them to put on the agenda. Is there any public participation at this time? Okay. We're gonna sign some manifests. We we spent an hour in non-public, so we are working, folks. It doesn't seem like it when we only spend 20 minutes in public session, but our next meeting will be August 4th, 2025, a couple of weeks from tonight. And we do have one more non-public that we need to go into. It'll be non-public 4 under RSA 91-A:32J for negotiations. I'll entertain that motion.
So moved.
So moved by Mrs.
Second.
Lozay, second by Mrs. Johnston. All those in favor? Aye. Have a